some of these amazing stories. Talk about Houston's little heroes.
Let's
talk
one of
about
our very
one of the
own
most
little
amazing.
heroes.
Yes, we do, Audrey Rose. How about meeting Marina Guerrero? Marina, can you say hello to us?
Oh, you got to say it in the mic, Mama. There we go.
Hi.
Hi, Marina.
All right, I'm going to introduce you to everybody, Marina. You are 9 years old. You're in 4th grade. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we were very excited to meet you earlier. You live with your mom and your dad, and you were diagnosed with PKD. Is that right?
Yes.
Can you tell us what PKD is?
Polycystic kidney disease.
Yeah, those are big words. Those are big words for a 9-year-old. And no 9-year-old should know what polycystic kidney disease is.
Yeah.
That is big. But in a nutshell, that is a genetic condition that runs in families and causes cysts to grow inside the kidneys. And you have had a kidney transplant. Is that correct?
Yes.
That is a lot to deal with, a lot to go through. But you look happy and healthy and just like amazing.
Cheery as can be. She came all festive today.
Yeah, you got your Christmas tree shirt on with your sequins and everything.
Guys, check this out.
Yeah, yeah. So tell us, like when was the first time do you remember the first time you came to Texas Children's Hospital?
When I was born.
When you were born.
Born here.
You were born here. Okay. Well, that's quite a while ago. So 9 years ago, and you probably don't remember that moment, but you've had quite an experience here. Do you have anybody that's here at Texas Children's Hospital that's had a big impact on your life? Maybe the doctors or the nurses or any of the people from the Positive Play program, like Melman or anything like that you enjoy?
I give them to everyone who's been taking care of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And who's helped you out? The doctors and the nurses.
Yeah.
And what's the main department that you go to?
I go to the renal department.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's great.
No.
We're also hearing from Mom right now.
Yes.
So, Audrey Rose, what did you want to ask Mama?
I was going to say, so Mom, when it comes to Marina, she gets amazing treatment. She's 9 years old now. What was the story behind her treatment? What was the plan of how she got to be here, smiling, talking on the radio, and hanging out with us today?
Yeah, so our originally was no plan.
Yeah.
We had a healthy pregnancy, and then at 33 weeks, we coincidentally found out that something was wrong, and so we were immediately admitted into a different hospital.
Oh.
And then within a couple of days of being in the hospital, they said, we suspect she may have this genetic kidney disease, and they said your chances of survival are probably better at Texas Children down the street. And so they recommended that we move to TCH, and without any hesitation, we packed our bags and we drove 5 minutes and came here, and that was the first entry into Marina's kidney journey.
Wow.
And so we knew we were going to have a long road, and she had 0% chance of survival. So to be here today is really emotional.
0% chance.
We hear story after story like this.
Yes.
Families with no hope. Families who bring their child here with zero hope. And Texas Children's gives them that hope. And your donation, especially during this Power Hour right now, which is double the impact, gives families like Marina's hope. All you need to do is text KRBE to 51555, and your story has even more impact, because sitting with you right now is Dad, and I know Dad plays a big, big role in this whole thing, because somebody had to provide that kidney
And that
is in Marina's body right now, Dad.
Life-changing treatment.
Can you tell us, because you've got a big smile on your face, and I think this was probably, for a lot of people, donating a kidney is not a easy thing. But this must have been a no-brainer to save the life of your daughter.
Oh, it was a easy no-brainer. I almost had that feeling that it was going to be me. So one of the first things that they ask you is, what's your blood type? And I was the compatible one. So at that moment, I knew, that I was blessed that I was going to be able to be her donor, we still had to go through the process, which is a little bit nerve-wracking because you don't want to be the guy that like, I'm going to be the donor and then I can't provide that kidney.
Yeah.
But thank God that I was, and I was able to she was able to have my kidney. So now we're linked, other than being.
I mean,
father and daughter,
you've already got that link because
Yep.
she's your daughter, but now there's a piece of you living on inside of her and will always be there as well.
Yes.
That's a special bond,
Now,
right?
something that's kind of interesting to me is her being so little and going through this so young, and you're a full adult.
Mhm.
Does the kidney? Does she get a bigger kidney, or does she get a huge chunk of you, or did they tell you that when they're like, you're a match? Because I can't imagine that they'd put his full kidney in her and she'd be fine. Is that how that worked?
So she did get my full kidney.
Really?
One of the requirements, there's a height and weight requirement. So we had to wait till she was 3 years old to meet that requirement. One of the things later, after we found out after the transplant, was that even though in imaging that the kidney looked that it was going to be a good match, it turned out to be a little bit bigger than what they thought.
Yeah,
So-
you've got a
Yeah.
big kidney.
So, yeah. So after the surgery, the doctor came out and was like, yeah, we had to work our magic to try to fit it in there. And so after the surgery, even a few months after that, you could see the kidney, the bean shape of the kidney in her abdomen.
In her abdomen.
Yeah.
Marina, did anybody tell you that now that you have your dad's kidney, you can also grow a beard eventually like your dad?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I just made that up. I'm not a doctor. Don't listen to me. I'm sure that's not true. So don't worry. She got the worried look on her face like,
oh my
oh, God.
goodness, Kevin, see?
No.
If stories like these are stories that we love to hear, and if you want to contribute to Marina's amazing cause and all the good work that happened with her, all you have to do is text KRBE to 51555. It is a power hour.
Power hour. Don't
every
forget.
donation you make is going to be matched this hour. It's the perfect hour to do so. And we're also calling out suburbs right now. So suburbs that we haven't heard from, like the Woodlands and Fulsher. Where are you at? We're
Yeah.
looking for you right now.
Double your donation right now with every donation that comes through to KRBE. Text KRBE to 51555. I want to ask Marina one more question. So people are donating to help Texas Children's Hospital do all the wonderful things that they do. What do you have to say to people who are on the fence who don't know if they should donate yet or not? What do you have to say to those people who are thinking about making a donation to Texas Children's Hospital, Marina?
That miracles don't exist, and that everything's gonna be okay here.
That's wonderful. You're right.
Hey.
Everything is going to be okay, and you can help make that happen. Everything is going to be okay. But if you text KRBE right now to 51555, you can give assurances to families like Marina's and families who start their journey here at Texas Children's Hospital with zero hope.
Mm-hmm.
Zero hope of survival. We've talked about this as a thread, as a theme throughout our broadcast today. People who have no hope of survival.
Or have been told that their chances are very slim.
It's literally life and death right now. Your donation can make the difference between a family taking their child home this holiday season and a family who does not have their loved one rejoining their family.
Yeah.
And you can make a difference, especially this power hour right now when we're doubling those donations thanks to the Snowdrop Foundation. Text KRBE to 51555. Let's make it happen. Text KRBE to 51555. We are having such an amazing time today, making a huge impact. We are doing it together, and we are keeping the lights on here at Texas Children's Hospital. And we really enjoyed talking to you, Marina. Thank you so much. It has been quite a journey. 9 years old, you're in 4th grade. What school do you go to?
I go to Kettleson Elementary.
Yeah?
Do you know what you want to be when you grow up already?
I want to work here.
You want to work?
Really?
We have heard so many people say things like that. What do you want to do here at the hospital?
I kind of want to work at the 12th floor or work at Infusion Center.
Now,
Oh,
what's
the
on
infusion center,
What's on
yeah.
the 12th floor?
There's patient rooms.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's your home away from.
It's my home away from home.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Are you still coming back here to Texas Children's regularly and seeing the doctors and stuff for follow-ups?
Yes, sir.
How often do you come back here?
Every month.
Every month.
Or
Okay.
Every week.
Or
Tomorrow, what do
every
you have?
week?
Tomorrow I'm coming for labs.
Oh, gotcha. And do you have friends at school that you talk to about your treatments and stuff like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Because your story is kind of unique. I mean, I'm sure a lot of your friends at school they don't have to go to the hospital a lot, and so you probably you're special in a lot of ways. You know that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're a very special and unique young lady, and we love the fact that we got to meet you. And we love the fact that we got to share your story on the radio. So many people you have inspired to help make a difference by texting KRBE today to 51555, this
Now-
power hour.
I have a question for Mom. Now, I know as a mother, Marina's your only child, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as a mother and you're going through something like this and how devastating it can initially feel, what do you have to say to parents out there that are just in the beginnings of going through something similar or going through diagnoses like this? What do you have to say to them?
I mean, one of our messages is that we believe in hope.
Mhm.
We're always hopeful, but we're realistically hopeful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we always take the advice and recommendations of the doctors and the staff here at TCH. Sometimes they might not be what you want to hear,
Yeah.
but we know it's, for her best, and we're always willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that she stays healthy and that we're here today.
She's a beautiful, energetic, just amazing young lady. She's just full of life. And it's thanks, to the folks here at Texas Children's and the support and love of your family. Audrey, we need to check in with our desk here to get an update on what's going on.
Oh, yes, we do. Okay. Come on,
because
George.
we are
Miracle
getting
Maker George. Let's go.
So many donations pouring in, George. Tell us what's happening right now.
Yeah, you guys are killing it. They are flooding in from all over the city.
Marina, everybody's here supporting you
except
right
for the
now.
Woodlands.
Except for the Woodlands. Okay. The Woodlands, we need to hear from you right now. If you're
Come on,
listening in the Woodlands,
Woodlands.
if you're listening in the Woodlands right now, Marina, tell people from the Woodlands to text in a support to 5155. Tell people from the Woodlands to support.
Come on, Woodland.
Come on, Woodlands. Let's get you. It's easy. Text KRBE to 51555. We need to hear from the Woodlands right now. That's the main goal.